Alright, so boom, today we got why Kobe Bryant was the greatest ever, and I genuinely think that's just a crazy claim. Kobe was a great basketball player. Top 5 even. You feel me? I got him in my top 5. Low key, I'm starting to have people like Larry are kind of coming up. I don't know. But he's a great player, but the GOAT convo only includes 2 people, and that's Michael Jordan and LeBron James. And really, I'm only trying to hear one name. LeBron, Raymond, James. I'm not trying to hear nothing else. But you feel me? Some people are saying he has a GOAT case, and you feel me? I like Kobe, so I'm about to see, bro. He's a nice player. I think he's a great defender, a great hooper. Always put 120% on the court. You feel me? Went above and beyond. GOAT seems a little far, but we gonna see, man. Let's get here straight into it.
Kobe Bean Bryant, the greatest player of all time. Does that sound like a reach to you? To many it does.
Yeah.
There aren't many who make this claim outside of the biggest Kobe fans in Los Angeles, but by the end of this video, you'll likely see that Kobe has a stronger case as the GOAT than many people give him credit for. Kobe is a fierce competitor, a perennial winner, a 5-time NBA champion, and one of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Low key, he does have more rings, bro, than a lot of great people. Like, you feel me? But does the rings equal, you feel me, being the GOAT?
For years, I have been saying that Kobe is the most amazing player I've ever seen in the literal sense. No player has ever left me in awe more than Kobe did. He did things on the court frequently that you would think no other players could do. Incredible footwork, astonishing fundamentals to go along with his elite athleticism, a remarkable ability to focus on the task at hand and play through injuries that shouldn't be humanly possible, and the ability to frequently hit seemingly impossible shots, whether it was with multiple defenders on him, being off balance, being under contact, or from deep range, or all of the above. It didn't matter. Kobe could do it all offensively.
Bro, Kobe looked like he be making some of the toughest looking shots. So like 3 people all jumping on him, spin fade from the 3, bro. He be making some of the craziest shots. I ain't gonna lie, we got to react to a Kobe mixtape.
And often did during his prime, just about every game he played. Kobe also has quite a resume from a statistical standpoint as well. He's 4th on the NBA's all-time scoring list. He's made the most game-winning shots in NBA history. In 2006, he had the 2nd greatest scoring performance in NBA history, scoring 81 points against the Raptors. Just a month prior to that game, he did something that I think was arguably even more impressive.
But I feel like why would they lie for him back in the day?
62 points in only 3 quarters against the Dallas Mavericks, an elite Mavericks team that was ranked 7th defensively and went on to the NBA Finals that season.
Low-key, y'all got Bam or Kobe, bro? Bam low-key going crazy too, bro.
Not only did Kobe score 62 3 quarters against one of the best teams in the league, but he actually outscored them through 3 quarters, 62-61. No player in NBA history has ever outscored the opposing team by himself. When Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in a single game, he wasn't even close to that feat, and yet Kobe had a realistic chance at outscoring an NBA Finals team single-handedly if he had simply played in the 4th quarter of that game. The list of achievements goes on. He was an 18-time All-Star, 12-time All-Defense Team, 4-time All-Star Game MVP, and 2-time Finals MVP. Despite Kobe's historic and GOAT-worthy career, many try to invalidate some of his accomplishments with various narratives about his career. One of the narratives people use is that Kobe was a sidekick to Shaq during their 3 championships together. They'll say that Shaq carried Kobe, or at the very least, Shaq...
Cause low-key, I feel like if a player like LeBron had Shaq, bro, he would have like 10 rings, bro. I'm being so serious, bro. LeBron and Shaq would be unstoppable. LeBron's already unstoppable, and Shaq is unstoppable too, bro. You feel me? It would have been like Batman and Batman instead of Batman and Robin like it was with Kobe, bro.
was clearly the best player
I've
during
been
their
Batman
dynasty
Superman,
days.
bro. My fault.
Let me start by picking apart this ridiculous narrative year by year and show you how these years actually strengthen Kobe's GOAT argument. The year 2000 was Kobe and Shaq's first championship run. Throughout the regular season, Shaq averaged 29 points and 13 rebounds on 57% shooting, while Kobe averaged 22 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists on 47% shooting. This was the only championship season where Shaq was clearly the better player, but even with that being said, neither Shaq or Kobe could have won the championship without the other player. Everyone remembers Shaq dominating the NBA Finals and securing Finals MVP, but they also forget the road to the Finals. In the Western Conference Finals against the Blazers, it was Kobe who balled out in Game 7 when the Lakers needed it most. Kobe outscored and out-rebounded Shaq in the deciding game with 20.
Shaq, why are you getting out-rebounded by Kobe? Like, maybe you having a half night and scoring, and you feel me, Kobe just being Kobe, bro. The boards too. Crash that glass.
5 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists compared to Shaq's 18, 9, and 5. It was Kobe, more so than Shaq, who led the 15-point comeback in the fourth quarter, hitting plenty of clutch shots. Although Shaq went on to be the Finals MVP against the Pacers, many forget that Shaq fouled out in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. It was a 21-year-old Kobe who took over in overtime and won the game for the Lakers. A 21-year-old on the NBA's biggest stage in its most crucial moments hit clutch shot after clutch shot to seal the game for his team. That's something a 21-year-old NBA player doesn't normally do. But then there's Kobe Bryant. The following season in 2001, Shaq may have been the Finals MVP then too, but Kobe was probably the MVP of the West playoffs. Kobe averaged 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists on 47% shooting throughout the playoffs. In the 4-game sweep over their rivals, the Sacramento Kings, Kobe averaged 35 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists on 47% shooting. In the Western Conference Finals against the team with the best record in the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs, Kobe led the 4-game sweep, averaging 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists on 51% shooting. That is not the stats of a man who is carried. That's the stats of a 22-year-old assassin who was championship ready and seizing the moment. The season after that.
But, right, do y'all feel like that actually makes Kobe's thing more important? Because I feel like at the end of the day, Shaq still kind of won him the ring, but Kobe was essential. But with that one game of Boston?
In the 2002 Western Conference playoffs,
from people like
Kobe was once again arguably the MVP. He led the Lakers in scoring.
The Spurs and Knicks finals right now, bro. If you weren't there live, looking back on it, you might think a completely different game.
2 of the 3 rounds, and the games were filled with clutch Kobe moments. So not only was Kobe not carried during their 3 championship runs, but he was arguably the best player during the tougher Western Conference playoffs 2 out of their 3 championship seasons. And again, Kobe was only 21 to 23 years old during these runs. If that isn't information that supports someone's GOAT case, then I don't know what does. After the Kobe and Shaq split in the summer of 2004, Kobe would be left to compete in the tough Western Conference with a horrible supporting cast. This is one of the most unique aspects of Kobe's GOAT case, is the fact that Kobe may be the only GOAT candidate who spent the prime of his career with a terrible supporting cast.
LeBron? I know his prime was so long that people tend to forget it. But you feel me? Are we gonna act like LeBron was carrying teams on his back for years?
Over the next 3 years, Kobe's starting teammates would often be some combination of Lamar Odom, Smush Parker, Chucky Atkins, Luke Walton, Kwame Brown, and Chris Mim. Holy crap, talk about having to carry a franchise. Throughout those 3 years were some of Kobe's most historic moments. He scored 81 points, 62 in 3 quarters, 50 in 4 straight games, averaged 35 points, and so on. This was Kobe's best basketball of his career, but it was likely because it was the most motivated he had been in his entire career. With the recent split with Shaq, the narrative was present and growing stronger that Kobe could not win a championship without Shaq.
I ain't gonna lie.
A determined Kobe was desperate to destroy that narrative but his opportunity didn't come until the Lakers secured Pau Gasol in a trade during the 07-08 season. It was then that the Lakers immediately started winning, made 3 straight trips to the finals, and won 2 more championships. As crazy as this may sound, I personally don't think Kobe gets enough credit for the Lakers' 2 championship runs for his 4th and 5th ring. For one, how many players in NBA history have won multiple championships with 2 different rosters and with different co-stars? Magic didn't do it, he always had Kareem. Jordan didn't do it, he always had Pippen. Duncan didn't do it, he had Manu and Parker for 4 of his 5 championships. Kobe did something that's never been...
Yeah, I feel like Tim Duncan might be a little overrated, guys. Like, all I hear about it is the Spurs super team. He was drafted into a great team. He always had a great team. He retired on a great team. Like, yes, he won. Yes, he was a big fundamental, but that's all. He was just good at fundamentals, bro. Like, he had a great team around him. That's why he was winning, bro. And he had 4 or 5 great players all on your team at the same time every year. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Done in modern NBA history. He won multiple NBA championships with a co-star and then won another 2 multiple championships with another co-star. As great and amazing as Pau Gasol is, in his 6 years before joining Kobe's Lakers, he had never won a single playoff game in his career. Kobe and Pau made a great tandem, but let's not act like they were this superstar duo that was expected to dominate the NBA like Durant and Curry are, or like Wade and LeBron were. During Kobe's 3 straight finals appearances, Kobe beat 10 50-win teams in the playoffs. In neither of Jordan's 3 championship runs did he face as many 50-win teams. It took LeBron James his entire 8 straight finals appearances to match the amount of 50-win teams that Kobe beat in only 3 years. My point is essentially that Kobe won his 2 championships without Shaq against some of the toughest competition a superstar player has ever seen.
I get that,
Not only was the competition about as fierce as it gets, but Kobe had the deck stacked against him for his 2 championship runs. During the 08-09 championship season, just 50 games in, Andrew Bynum went down to a torn MCL. Despite the fact that their 3rd best player's season had been essentially ruined, Kobe still led the Lakers to win the championship that season. The following season, only 21 games in, Kobe fractured his index finger on his shooting hand. Rather than missing any time or receiving surgery on the finger, Kobe continued to play throughout the season with the broken finger. Even a broken and wrapped index finger on his shooting hand wasn't enough to stop Kobe from leading the Lakers to their 2nd straight championship. This is what makes Kobe so special. Players with broken bones aren't supposed to lead teams to success, but then there's Kobe Bryant. The reality is, Kobe's career was not supposed to be as legendary as it was. Not when you consider the fact that Kobe was almost always battling through significant injuries, he fought through a loaded Western Conference throughout his career, and he spent the prime of his career with a laughable supporting cast. Yet despite all of that, Kobe still comes out on top with legendary numbers and 5 championship rings. This is why Kobe Bryant is the greatest player of all time. Thanks for watching my video, guys.
I don't know if that's like... I don't know if that makes him the GOAT. Like, I get it, bro. We all remember him for the tenacity, his greatness, bro. I feel like Kobe's a great player. But the GOAT, bro... This is not... I'm not gonna lie. It's not convincing me, bro. LeBron, 1. MJ, 2. Kareem, 3. Is kind of my list. And that's just because of Kareem's accolades, bro. Skill-wise, I don't even know, bro. But I do want to see some more Kobe highlights and see what he got to say. But with that being said, bro, I'm going to see you on this video.